Welcome to the Wholesome Healing Collective.
Join us on our podcast for a journey into the hearts of healers from all walks of life, diving deep as we explore meaningful conversations that have the power to inspire, empower, and share life-changing wisdom.
Through this community, we hope to create a welcoming environment where our listeners leave feeling nurtured and uplifted. We are so delighted you are here. My name is Alyssa.
And I'm Renee. Grab a drink, get cozy, and let's dive in.
Welcome to today's episode of the Wholesome Healing Collective podcast. I'm so happy to have you joining me today. It is just me, Alyssa, today. Renee is taking some time to deal with something that is deeply personal. And so I just wanted to touch on that, that the energy right now and, in our podcast, but also this feminine energy that is rising is to be with what is present and to fully feel it and to fully allow it to be here. The masculine way of pushing those emotions, that energy down, hiding it, brushing it under the rug, that is old paradigms, and we're shifting now, and it is okay to take time off to be with what is happening in your life, in your system, to honor the body, to honor the past. And it is just so beautiful when we give ourselves that time and patience, grace, and understanding. And when the people around us can also honor that process as well. I'm telling Renee that no worries about the podcast. I'll talk about something on my own if I have to. You need to be with yourself, be with this process. That is what friendship is for. And if your friends aren't giving you that time and that space, you should probably evaluate that friendship. If you are going through something and you need support, your friends should be there for you. So in today's episode, I just wanted to talk about a couple things that are feeling really present for me. So one of those things is gratitude, feeling so grateful for the unfolding of everything that's happening in my life and honoring all of the ups and the downs and feeling grateful for it all. And so I just wanted to invite you in this moment to just sit with the gratitude of the things in your life. And so I'm going to play a little music and I'll kind of guide you through this process. This music is provided by DJ Taz Rashid. I'm so honored to be able to play his music. I have a royalty-free music license, and if you are looking for one, please reach out and I'd love to connect you with a license like that. All right, so closing down the eyes here and taking a few cleansing breaths with me, breathing in through the nose and out the mouth. In through the nose and out the mouth, releasing the jaw and relaxing the shoulders. And one more breath here, inviting in a sigh. Beautiful. Just letting the body breathe itself here as you bring your awareness to your heart space. Simply noticing what is present for you in this moment. Noticing if you can feel your strong beating heart. And noticing if you can feel any warmth from the inside. And taking a moment here to really feel into the gratitude for the things in your life. Calling upon a few items, maybe 3, that you are feeling so grateful for. Sending thank you. Sending thanks to these items. These people, or maybe these places. Beautiful. And inviting you to tell someone how grateful you are for them to be in your life. Thank you for taking this time to feel into that with me. And something else that has been really present for me recently is intention. So being intentional with everything that you do, say, and think. Your intention has so much power to it. So having intentional thought, your thoughts are your thoughts are so powerful. And so when you think about something, it starts to manifest into your reality. So if it's a negative thing that you're thinking about, you're manifesting that into your reality. But if you're thinking about something positive or something powerful, that begins to manifest in your reality. Same thing with your actions. So obviously your actions are the manifestation of your thoughts, but having the intention behind the action of why you're doing it in the first place. So when I stir my coffee, you may have heard me say that I like to stir my intentions into my coffee, my affirmations for the day. The act of making my coffee and preparing it is intentional for me. And then when I sip it, it's intentional. And so that has two folds: intentional in stirring in my intentions for the day. And then when I drink my coffee or my cacao, I try to be intentional in that process, giving that my full attention. You can also bring your intention to your shower ritual and your anything that you're intending to do, say, or have. All you have to do is embody that. And it sounds so simple, and that's why putting words to it seems so crazy, because it literally gets to be that easy. We were having a conversation in the women's group I was talking about a couple weeks ago. And one of the ladies said, my dreams are on the other side of this door, and it's so beautiful. And she was painting this picture. She said, but the door doesn't have a handle to it. I can't open the door. And so I said, I'm curious if you would just be interested in asking your guides, where is the door handle? And she was blown away with how simple that is. And so when we bring intention to that request, asking your spirit team, where is the door handle? Where are the keys? It is so powerful that you get that wisdom, you get that information, and it's just by being intentional. So that there was a lot packed into that little bit. And so if you have any questions about that, please comment below, and I'd love to expand on any of that. And something else that is present for me is passion and feeling into what lights you up. What are you here to defend? What are you here to take a stand for? There are a few topics that I get really fiery, really passionate about, and I'm still learning how to put them into words because I feel like my viewpoint is much different than the general population's viewpoint. And so I want it to be powerful when I do share my viewpoints. And so that passion, though, is there and it's boiling up inside of me. And how can I turn that energy into helpful, useful energy rather than it being destructive or angry energy? And so, um, so anger, a lot of people are afraid to feel anger. But what if you were rightfully angry? What if you were passionately angry? And what if you were angry without being violent? Would it be so scary then? So just kind of feeling into that. Those topics we'll be talking about on the podcast once I can feel into them a little bit more. But they include alcohol and addiction, and spiritual abuse in religion. And so I'm really excited to talk about those. And as I had mentioned, I am coming upon 888 days sober, alcohol free. And I just like that number, 888. So I want to do a podcast recording here soon. And so that means a couple weeks away. But I also have a lot of other big things happening in my life that I'd like to share. So we'll see when that one comes out. But in the meantime, if you need any support on your addiction to alcohol, or if you're sober curious and you have any questions about that, comment below. Again, I would love to give you any support, any feedback in that area. And if you're curious about the topic of spiritual abuse and you would like to be a little prepared when we do talk about that, I will link a blog post below that was written by one of my friends here in my city, and she just recently wrote a book. So I will link that as well. I'm so excited to read her book. Anyways, I think I'm done rambling on. Next week, we have a guest joining us, and I am so excited to have her on. We're going to be talking about transformational breathwork and an event that her and I have coming up, which will turn into a monthly breathwork event. So we're really excited, and I can't wait to have her on. So let me know below if anything resonates, if you want us to talk about any other topics, if there's anything that you have questions on or need support on, please reach out. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thanks for watching.